Morning kids, I hope you all are doing great. Today we are going to complete our chapter number 3, which is food, health and diseases. In the previous video we have talked about nutrients, balanced diet, diseases and what kind of diseases are there. Now we are going to continue with the communicable diseases which we have left in the previous video. Communicable disease, as the name suggests, they can be passed on to from a sick person to a healthy person by the small living things called germs. How they are caused or how they are spread? When we directly contact with the sick person. When we directly contact means when we shake hand with them or just sit near them. And the second thing is when we eat contaminated food or drink unclean water, they can be spread. And the last things, they can be caused by the bite of infected insects, just like mosquitoes are they are the main cause of spreading malaria and dengue. Let's talk about them now. So there are 4 kind of microorganisms which cause these communicable diseases. They are bacteria, virus, protozoa and fungi. So the first thing, diseases caused by the virus. They are measles, jaundice and chickenpox. These all 3 diseases can be caused or can be transferred through the things used by the sick person or when we directly contact with the sick person. And how these diseases can be prevented? Obviously they are communicable, so these can be prevented by not going for the direct contact with the sick person or don't use the things which are used by the sick person. So the next diseases which are caused by the bacteria are typhoid, diarrhea, cholera and tuberculosis. The first 3, typhoid, diarrhea and cholera, how they are transferred, how their germs or the bacteria transferred. Their germs or bacteria transferred through the infected food, or they spread through the when we eat contaminated food or water, they spread. And the next one is tuberculosis. It's a serious disease. It affects our lungs mainly. And how it can be, their bacteria, how the bacteria transferred? They are transferred by the medium of air, by when we sneeze, cough or spitting without covering our mouth. In the same way, this COVID-19 or coronavirus, it is also a communicable disease. It is also spread by the air when we sneeze, cough or spit without covering our mouth. And how they can be prevented? The first 3, they can be prevented when we drink clean water and by not eating the uncovered or contaminated water or food. And the tuberculosis, it can be prevent or we can cure ourselves just by not using the things used by the sick person. That is very common thing. And ask the sick person to cover his or her mouth while coughing or sneezing. Disease caused by the protozoa, and these diseases are malaria and dengue. How they are transferred? They are transferred by the bite of an infected mosquito or insect. And how we can prevent these kind of diseases? Using mosquitoes creams just like Odomos, spraying insecticide like DDT, and do not let water collect. Why? Because these mosquito breed in contaminated water, and that's why don't let water collect near your surroundings and keep your surroundings always clean. The last kind of diseases which are spread by fungi, they are food poisoning and ringworm. And as we all know how they transfer, just by eating stale food or infected food. So how it can be prevented? Just cover your food always and prevent the growth of fungi by just covering your food and place the food at the proper position, a proper place, so that it will not get contaminated. Till now we have discussed how these microorganisms are spreading these kinds of various kind of diseases and how they can be prevented. Now we are going to talk about the prevention of these communicable diseases. What are the common prevention should be taken so that these diseases can be prevented? So the first thing is maintain personal hygiene and keep your surroundings clean. Second thing is maintain distance with the sick persons and don't use their things. And the third one is let the fresh air or sunlight enter in the house, and as sunlight kill germs or these microorganisms, they cannot bear the heat. And the last thing is eat clean food and drink clean and boiled water. till now we have talked about the common preventions. Now one more prevention of these communicable disease is vaccination. And what is vaccination? It is a method of preventing these germs from causing disease by developing immunity. And what is immunity? You have heard the term na, immune system. Immune means to be protected. So what is immunity? When these vaccinations enter in our body, so then our body produce some kind of substances which are capable of fighting against those germs of that disease in the future also. If the germs of that disease attack in the future, so they are able to fight against them. This is what we call immunity. And vaccination are made up of dead or very weak germs of that particular disease. And vaccination can be taken in two ways. It can be swallowed or injected in a body. This is the last thing we are going to talk about in this chapter, that is exercise and rest. As you all know, these both things are essential for our body. So how they are essential? Exercise makes the muscles strong and builds stamina. And whenever we do more workout, we run faster, our heartbeat increase. Now why this happens? So because our heart pumps the blood and causes the oxygen to reach at every cell present in our body. And in the same way, rest is also important for our body. Why is it important? It refreshes a tired body and makes the mind fresh. And I guess all of us knows that we should take a minimum of 8 hours sleep so that we feel fresh. And the last thing, have balanced diet, adequate exercise and rest help to keep a person healthy and fit. So this was all about the chapter number 3. I hope you all have understood what is in the chapter number 3. If you are having any query, you can talk to me anytime. Till then, read this chapter and do the given assignment.